of nervous system. List the functions of the nervous system. Reception for information, analyzing information, and giving orders of action. These are the functions of the nervous system. Figure 5. The optic nerve sends signals of the image to the cerebrum. You now know that you saw a flower. This is the optic nerve. It transmits the message from the eye to the brain. Auditory nerve. Signals are sent along the auditory nerve to the cerebrum, where they are interpreted as sound. You now know that you heard the bell ring. Figure 7. Nerves in your hand send a message to the spinal cord, which sends the message to the cerebrum. The cerebrum analyzes the message, and you now know that you touch the ball. Figure 8. When you make a decision to kick the ball, your cerebrum sends message down to the spinal cord. Then, the nerves carry the message to every muscle involved in kicking the ball. You are ready now to kick the ball. Question number 1. To throw a ball, do you use the same muscles in figure 8? No. In figure 8, muscles of the leg are being used. While to throw the ball, when you throw the ball, the muscles of your arms move. Question number 2. Which part of the nervous system is responsible for the analysis this action? The nerve endings in the hand feel the ball and send a message through the spinal cord to the brain. The brain analyzes the message and sends an order to the muscles of the arm to move and throw the ball. Question number 3. What's the role of the optic and auditory nerves? The optic and auditory nerves are conductors of the messages sent from the eye and the ear to the brain. Voluntary and involuntary actions. Voluntary action, when an action is produced with the involvement of thoughts, they are called voluntary action. Involuntary actions, actions which take place without consciousness of an individual, are called involuntary actions. Examples of actions: blinking. Blinking is an involuntary action. Reading a book. Voluntary action. Respiration. Respiration is an involuntary action. Listening to music. Voluntary action. Heartbeat. Voluntary action. Kicking a ball. Voluntary action. Reflex arc. While picking the flower, the boy unintentionally touched the thorn and pulled his hand right away. Such actions are called reflex. Define a reflex arc. A reflex is an automatic, involuntary action. When you touch the thorns of the flower, a message is sent from the skin to the spinal cord. The spinal cord analyzes the message and sends an order through the motor neurons to the muscles of my hand to pull away my hand. This is a reflex action, and in the reflex action, the brain is not involved. As a result, the hand is quickly pulled back. The brain is not involved in the reflex actions, as it would take more time for the impulse to travel and to and from the brain. Tapping knee is also a reflex arc. The message is sent from the nerves to the spinal cord. We have two types of nerves, sensory nerves and motor nerves. The sensory nerves send the message from the knee or from the skin to the spinal cord. The spinal cord analyzes this message and sends an order to the muscles of my legs through the motor nerves. These are the motor nerves. Essential components of the reflex arc: receptor, sensory neuron, spinal cord,